Hi, I'm Larry Meyers, running for United States Senate for the Republican nomination here in the great state of Utah. And it's good to be here today at the Utah Gun Exchange. I appreciate the opportunity to speak to gun owners here in the state of Utah and share some of my views and my background and why I'm passionate about running for the Senate and protecting our constitutional rights, and especially standing up for the right to keep and bear arms, something that I'm very passionate about and that I want to stand up and defend, and so I appreciate the opportunity to visit with you today. As a candidate for United States Senate, my goal is to try to get government out of our lives, that we can have limited government, and that our rights will be protected. Something that I've always been very involved in. I came to Utah about 30 years ago as a student at Brigham Young University, studying political science, and I really got into the Constitution, understanding the Bill of Rights and our conservative traditions. And so ever since then, I've been fighting for limited government, defending our constitutional rights, and trying to be a leader in my community. I went back to BYU as a law student, graduated from the law school there. My wife and our family moved to St. George, where I was a prosecuting attorney for 7.5 years. And then I went into private practice, and I have my own law firm, the Liberty Law Firm. Been very involved with the Republican Party throughout that process, serving as a volunteer in a variety of positions, and always standing up for our conservative Republican Party platform, which is in favor of limited government and defending our God-given individual rights. I'm also a local elected official in my community. It's called Winchester Hills, just north of St. George. We're a rural community. A lot of people have guns there. They're very conservative. We have a little shooting range just north of our community. People like to go out and do skeet shooting and sport shooting, target shooting. It's a lot of fun, and I think that's appropriate. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is that we, for whatever purpose we choose, have the right to defend ourselves, to defend against tyranny, and to responsibly use the guns that we have the right to under the Constitution. And as part of that community, we have a volunteer fire department and a board of directors that directs that. So I was appointed there. I was elected to the board a couple years ago, served as the chairman, and I've had the opportunity to serve my community and be someone that understands the importance of providing those types of services. So let me get right to the point. I believe in the Second Amendment, and I support it 100%. As your United States Senator, I will not support any gun control measures. I will vote no against gun control in the United States Senate. When the Second Amendment says that our rights shall not be infringed, I take that literally. It should not be infringed. We as law-abiding citizens should be able to defend ourselves against evil, against tyranny, and I encourage people to do that. I also think that we need to go on the offensive. We need to end things like gun-free zones. We need to encourage people to be responsible with their firearms, to get concealed carry or to open carry, and to take responsibility for yourself, for your family, for your children, for your community. I encourage parents to go to the schools and visit with the schools and make sure that security measures are in place. I don't think gun control is the answer. It just stops law-abiding citizens from being able to have guns, and criminals are still going to get guns. So the common sense thing to do is to talk to our schools, make sure that the teachers and the students have proper training, that there's security measures, that there may be in many schools armed officers, and I think parents also have a role to play to make sure that their children understand the importance of safety and what they can do to keep themselves safe. So I'm asking for your support. Larry Meyers, my website is meyersforsenate.com, MEYERS forsenate.com. I'd love to have volunteers, love to have people help me and support my campaign. Love to have your votes, love to have your volunteers. Thank you for your time.